Hi guys, this is Andrew and welcome to the next video on AF Swift Tutorials channel. In this video I'd like to briefly explain you Keypath in Swift. So what are Keypath? Swift keypaths are a way of storing uninvoked references to a property. Keypaths let us refer to the name property without reading it directly. In practice, this means that you can refer to the same property in multiple places, all using the same keypath. And if you decide you want a different property, you can change it in one place, just changing the keypath. In Swift UI, for each and list operate on unique data and have internal optimization to do their work. If our views are not identifiable, we have a way to tell them to treat a property as unique. We do that using keypaths. We are providing them with a keypath to a property that we use like a unique key in order to identify all the unique objects and show them on a list view. So let's go to code and see some practical examples of keypaths. So here I have opened a Playground. Also I've imported Swift UI and Playground support. We will need that to show Swift UI inside of a regular Playground. So first let's create a user identifiable structure. Okay, here we have a user which conforms to identifiable, and the identifiable protocol ensures that user has an ID property which works like a unique key for every instance of a user. So let's create that user, and we can just provide it with a name, and UUID will create a unique identifier for us. And let's create a keypath for the user. So we are creating keypath using / and providing name of a type. In our case it's user, and for name property we're using .syntax, and it's gonna be user.name. And in order to use our keypath, we call user and subscript using keypath, and name, provide it with a name keypath. Also we can print our keypath and to see how it's look like. And run the Playground. So here how our keypath looks like. It's a writable keypath of a user, and it refers to a type swift.string, and our keypath that we provided in a subscription returns Alice. Alright, so how do we use that in a Swift UI? Alright, so here we have a for each, and as a data we place users, and for ID it waits for a keypath for a element to uniquely identify our users. In order to create that keypath we use syntax / dot, because it already knows that users array consists of elements of a type user. So we don't need to type user, which could just make / dot and use ID property to uniquely identify every user in an array. Okay, so our code works just fine. Here we have our Swift UI code with our names generated from user using our keypath. So that's the most common usage of keypath in Swift UI. Also, you can check out some more usage. So that's it with keypaths. Hope this video will help you to better understand them. If yes, give this video a like, consider subscribing to this channel, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.